Wanna say Kalalal, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Bashem Rakah Kodash, the bonus to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who taught us well. Peace and blessing to the elect of the nation of Israel. You know, I'm the brother Shapar from the James Jamaica camp. And I just want to emphasize our apostles and elders who taught us well, man. You know, one thing that the apostles there taught us, man, is not to be a mockingbird. Yeah? A parrot. Somebody who just repeat what them hear. You know. We are taught to be teachers, man. You know. Not in the sense that we're just echoing what we hear, but from a point of understanding. You know what I mean? And that's the difference between James versus all the other Israelite camps, man. And we'll speak about IUIC today because we can't help but to understand that, look, majority of who is in IUIC, they are mockingbirds, man. They don't repeat what they hear. They don't look into things, you know what I mean? They don't look if things that they speak is consistent, especially with the scriptures. They don't do that, man. And you have people sitting in the congregation, they don't look into nothing that they are hearing, man. Now, I was watching this video with, you know, one of them IUIC captains, man, speaking on the M.O.T.B. And not even 10 minutes, he's contradicting and flip-flopping all over the place, you know, with what he's saying, man. Him himself seems like he don't even know, or him not even sure about what he's talking about. See, these men come and they condemn us, you know, they come and they laugh and they scoff at us. You know, they try to dismiss what we do so much research on, starting with the apostles and elders, you know, trying to dismiss it as just conspiracy. Yet, you know, they do no research on anything at all, even what they hear from their headsmen. Or they sit in this congregation and just anything them hear, they must work with it. Now, how can one sit down and listen to something like this? I'm going to play this video here. How can one sit down and listen to something like this, man, and don't see that something is wrong? Yeah? This man speak and there's no consistency in what he's saying. Or even a blind, even a deaf, yeah, could hear inconsistencies, man. Let me play that video here and then get down into some scriptures, man.
16, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand. Notice, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay, so I want to go back to the book of Job further on this mark, right? I think it's Job 10.
Yeah, so he's trying to break down that the mark, or the charagma, I should say, is sin. That's what he's trying to say here. So just please remember this, you know. He's breaking it down, you know, that the mark that everyone receives is sin. Yeah? Please remember that.
Give me a sec. Sheesh. If I can find Job. All right. Okay. 7. Let's start at we'll do Job chapter 7, verse 20. It says, I have sinned. What shall I do unto thee? O thou preserver of men, What hast thou set me as a mark against thee? You see? Excuse me, why? O thou preserver of men, why hast thou set me as a mark against thee, so that I am a burden to myself? So I have sinned, what shall I do unto thee, O thou preserver of men? Why hast thou set me as a mark? What is the mark? Sin. Okay? Sin is the mark. Sin is that mark.
So, in essence, what he's reading, Job had the mark of the beast. You know, matter of fact, all of us would have the mark of the beast, because at some point we sin, may not presumptuously, but we sin at some point. You know what I mean? Is certain things we can't avoid in the society, man. Yeah. But, you know, hey, these men's like they have on blinders, man, and they don't see that, you know, they are contradicting and flip-flopping when it comes on to other parts of the precept, man. Oh boy, let me continue here.
Now, we were out one time, this is like years ago. We were out on a flyer mission, and we go up to this brother, you know, we're trying to edify the brother and whatnot. And he's like, yeah, you know, he had a like a scar in his forehead, like a literal scar. It looked like somebody might have hit him with something or something like that. And we trying to edify the brother. He's like, yeah, you know, the mark of God. You see, I got the mark of God in my forehead. I'm like, our people are bugged out. He was dead serious too. He had a literal scar in his forehead, and he was trying to tell me that was the seal of God, meaning he was on the right hand side, but he had the devil on him. Okay, he had the mark of Satan. Okay. But that mark is sin itself. Okay. I'm gonna read it again, Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed him, saying,
So he's saying the mark itself is sin. Please remember that, right?
the loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. So now, what is it saying? Now you think on sin, the sin of the white man, which nobody, this is all in deception. The word devil means deceiver, Satan means adversary. Okay. Oftentimes people don't know that they're being deceived by Satan. Okay. But it says here, receive his mark in his forehead, meaning in your mind, it says, or in his hand. So meaning you agree with it. You agree with it and you follow it, you implement it, you hold fast to it. Okay. The same, verse 10, shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture. Now let me go back to that real quick. Because I read it in Revelation 13. I just thought of it. 13 and 16. I'm gonna read that again. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now, there is something that they're trying to do with technology where they're trying to implement people having chips in their hands to literally buy and sell and whatnot. They even got it now. I remember a sister telling us that they have, like, you go to the grocery store and like something, like I forgot how she said it, but you literally pay with your hand or something like that. I can't remember how she said
it. That is the charagma. Oh boy, let me continue here.
But they actually have that now. Okay. Is that what the scriptures is talking about? No. The scriptures is talking about you, like corporations, and I'm gonna show you why I'm saying it in a second. But
okay. So the mark now move from sin to corporations. What the anyway.
It's buying and selling is talking about corporations and whatnot. Okay.
So the buying and selling is talking about corporation. It said that the scripture said that no man might be able to buy or sell saving he that have the mark. So the buying and selling The ones that have the mark is the corporations. What the hell these niggers are talking about? You have people sitting in this congregation. You have people sitting, watching these videos, listen to what these snake eyes salesmen basically saying, and regurgitate it. I'm gonna bring out that word here, man. Regurgitate, I'm gonna get the second meaning here. It's a repeat information without analyzing or comprehending it. Because if you ever try to comprehend what these men are saying, you don't realize it makes no sense. The inconsistency is louder than a speaker. The level of inconsistency, and people really sit down and believe the shit, man. People really sit down and not even look into what these men are saying, man. This is absolutely madness, man. This is madness. Hey, but hey, the Lord put a blind eye. We can see that the Lord is wonderful, man. Because not be able to see something that of not even 10 minutes, man, and him actually contradict what he's saying from before. There's no consistency. The mark is sin, and now the corporation is what received the mark. It's no longer a man that think upon sin again. All of a sudden. What the hell is going on here? It must be the Lord, man. The Lord put blinders on these men. They are blind. And the people who are following them are blind. Yeah? Hey, the Lord will get some elect among them niggas, man. The Lord will pull some of the elect from among them, man. But hey, man, this is really bad, man. This is really bad. And you can see that him not even sure what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? He's not even sure. He be buck shuffling all over the place, man. Nate, man, hey, look, man, the Lord is gonna get you for this, man. This is wicked, man. This is wicked. Yeah, I'm gonna get some precept. Dealing with that thing there, man. Oh boy. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:21. It said, prove all things. Prove all things. Hold fast to which is good. You see, you can't even analyze what these men are saying to you, much less, Yeah, you see, because you see when IUIC and all them other groups who don't believe, that the M.O.T.B is the RFID chip, they can't break down the RFID chip technology to the level like brothers be breaking it down, man. The detail in it, they don't know the details behind what we are saying. And the scripture says, understand first, then rebuke. And these men don't understand it. We are understanding what you guys are saying. Yeah? And we realize that it is inconsistent and makes no sense, man. You're flip-flopping all over the place, man. And it seems as if the doctrine been changing, man. Yeah, the scripture says, meddle not with him that are given to change. Oh boy. Get some more precept here, man. You people, man. You see, when I hear something, you need to look if it makes sense, man. You need to look it up. See? This is what you should be doing, like right here in Acts, the 17th chapter. Acts 17:11. These were more noble than those in Thessalonica, in that they received the word with all readiness of mind and searched the scriptures daily whether those things were so. You have to find out if a so, it go for true. You just regurgitate it, man. Yep. You just regurgitate a bunch of parrots, man. You're parrots. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, man. You don't know what they are. The people sitting there in this, all praise to the most, all praise to the most, all over the place. You don't understand one crap what them man a chat, man. You see, IUIC is all about trying to justify themselves, man, because, we is about the law. But the law is going to save us. That's what they're about. So therefore, everybody else have to be painted sinners. So I don't know if them are try to set them not sinning at all. Because if them sin, they would have received the mark of the beast. But I don't know what is it. If it's a corporate shot or whatsoever, I don't know. Boy. It's kind of, this will pull out a red wire, man. It's him mad here. If you listen to this film, trying to understand and make sense out of what these men are saying. It will mad you, man. You see, a lot of you people you just listen, believe everything you hear. You don't do no research, you don't study, you don't do nothing at all for yourself. I get a precept here, I'm not even listening too long neither. This is Proverbs 4:7. It says, wisdom is the principal, it's a principal thing. Yeah, it's the principal thing. Wisdom is the principal thing. Yeah. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. If you hear something, try to understand it. Because if you try to understand what the money I say, you realize that it makes no sense, man. Yeah? And the doctrine with them have, the Adventists have something similar, you work, you do the act with your hand, and your mind, is what you believe in. So you believe and you carry it out with your hand. That's what the Adventists say about concerning Sunday law and them things. We understand all the points where you coming from, man. We understand the Adventists, we understand everybody else's point. You know what I mean? But the thing is, you are condemning what we are saying without even knowing or understanding where we're coming from, what we are saying. You just dismiss it. Understand first, then rebuke. That's what it is. You see? Motherfucker, I see I can find that precept. I'm going to keep quoting it. This is Ecclesiasticus 11:7. Is Surah. It said, blame not before thou hast examined the truth. Understand first, then rebuke. Yeah? You don't understand anything what we are saying. You see, him try to explain something what a sister was saying to him about the RFID chip, and him still on top of what he's saying concerning that they don't care to look what it's all about. The only reason why they mention it is because they know that we keep on coming up, poking them with this. They don't care to want to know what it's about. They lock down their mind from it, man. To the point where they try to warn their congregation against it. Against listening to anything pertaining to that. You know what I mean? These niggers are a bunch of wicked ass niggers, man. Yeah? This is a spell. They're casting a spell, man. It's just like witchcraft, man. But anyway, when I was a call Allah Hashem, Raka Kodash, the brothers to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.